Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Casual Conversations with Alexia, a channel I created for those women seeking out more fulfilling relationships, to stop dating casually and start dating with intention. And in today's video, I'd like to ask, what is dating with intention? But before I get into my topic, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment giving your take on what dating with intention means to you. Also, if you haven't already, please watch my welcome video just to get an idea of what to expect from my channel. So, whether you're a person that's interested in relationship advice or you're a woman that's single herself and ready to mingle, I highly suggest that you subscribe to my YouTube channel as to not waste your time in yet another meaningless relationship. So without further ado, let's get into our topic. So, what is dating with intention? Well, according to appupward.com, dating with intention means being purposeful in your approach to finding your potential life partner. It means knowing what you want, setting boundaries, being honest, and praying about your relationship. Now, I want to break down this definition like you break down the reasons why that man didn't text you today. I'm just joking, but let's get into this definition. This definition claims that in order to date with intention, you have to first have purpose. According to Merriam-Webster, purpose means something set up as an object or an end to be. So in order to date with intention, you have to first have purpose. You have to have an objective. You have to have a goal or an aim in mind. That does not mean giving your number to that cute man that is spitting sweet nothings in your ear. It means properly vetting a man and asking him the right questions before you agree to go out with that man on a date. And I'm not talking about the basic questions like, what do you do? How old are you? What car do you drive? Come up with better questions to see if that man can actually give you and provide you with the life that you're looking for. So first, before you start dating or entering the dating world, I suggest that you find a reason or find a goal to why you're dating in the first place. Ask yourself, why am I dating, or why do I want to date? Have an end goal in mind. Do not go in the dating world blindly. You're not going to do anything but waste your time. And as women, we do not have time to waste. Now, I want to highlight the word partner. I do not necessarily agree with this terminology used here, just because of the simple fact that when I think of the word partner, I think of equality amongst two individuals. And you do not want to be equal, or you do not want to be a partner to your man. That essentially means that you will be putting in the same amount or equal amount of work as your man to get what you want in life. And I don't know about you, but I'm an advocate for women living the most stress-free and easiest life possible. So I would say you as a woman will be a life companion or a life helpmate. You want to ultimately bring value to your man, because if you don't, he will essentially just go find a woman that is of value to him. That man has a purpose and a goal to fulfill, and he's not going to just allow you to sit around and be pretty all day. So I would say you as a woman will be the life companion or helpmate, and that man to you will be your life provider. Still, that does not mean entertaining a man that is calling you when it's convenient or calling you when he only needs something from you. You want a provider, someone who is intentional with his time, and someone who actually knows what he wants and actually plans a date for you. And those type of men are not just calling you when it's convenient or he needs something from you. He do not play silly dating games. He's actually going to call you every day. He's actually going to make time for you, because an informed man will make the time for you. And you can replay this back if you need to, but I'm going to repeat it again. An informed man will make the time for what he wants. Now, let's get into the 4 main points of this definition when it comes to dating with intention. And the first point reads, know what you want. And this goes hand in hand with my earlier mention of having purpose when you're dating. Whether you're a newbie at dating or you have some type of experience dating men, you want to have an end goal in mind. You want to know your why. Why are you dating? What am I looking to gain from dating? Point 2 claims setting boundaries. Dating with intention means you're adhering to a personal set of rules that you have for yourself. It means you're making sure you're not going against your morals and standards. It means knowing how you want to be treated and clearly communicating that to your man of interest. A man will test a woman's boundaries by ultimately vetting her and analyzing her response. So make sure that you have a set of boundaries, and do not be afraid to correct that man if he goes against your boundaries. Some of you ladies are so quick to cut a man off or stop talking to a man for the smallest inconvenience, and that's not always conducive to the life that you want to live. Obviously, if it's blatant disrespect and you feel disrespected on a consistent level and he's not really listening to you, then he's not the man for you, and you should probably just walk away from the situation. Otherwise, just make sure that you're clearly communicating your boundaries to your man of interest. Point 3 claims that in order to date with intention, you have to be honest. Being honest about your intentions with the man that you're interested in dating is key to dating someone intentionally. It will ultimately prevent you from wasting both of you guys' time. And as women, we do not have time to waste. If he's passive or avoiding you when you're speaking of your intentions with him, then obviously he's not the one for you, and you should move accordingly. You need to date someone that shares the same values and goal as you in the relationship. And when I mean share the same goals and purpose as you, I mean right now, not later. Do not convince yourself that maybe later he will share the same goals and values as you. Please do not date for potential. It never works. And the last main point that I want to highlight is pray about your relationship. When dating intentionally, you want to make sure that you're involving God in your relationship. Please, ladies, involve God in your relationship when dating intentionally. You want to ask him for discernment and ask him for things that aren't easily understandable to you. And as an example, when me and my partner first started dating, it was all fine and dandy. Of course, it's the honeymoon phase. But as the honeymoon slowly faded and we started getting into the nitty-gritty of our relationship, I really thought, or I was really unsure of if we were even meant to be together. We were always disagreeing. We could not get along. But during that time, I communicated with God and I asked him for discernment. I asked him to allow me to understand the situations that I wasn't grasping easily. And as I continued to do this, I got more hopeful and I actually started communicating with my partner a little bit more. And he ultimately made me feel safe and secure because he was giving me the right answers that I was looking for. So when dating with intention, you want to always make sure that you're involving God, just so that you'd have that discernment in the good, bads, and just so that you're making sure that you have that discernment in the good times and in the bad times. In conclusion, in order to date with intention, you want to be purposeful in your approach to finding your life partner. You want to make sure that you know what you want. You want to make sure that you're setting your boundaries. You want to make sure that you're being honest with the man that you're interested in dating. And the last one is you want to make sure that you're keeping God and you're involving God in your relationship. I encourage everyone, especially women, to date with intention, just so that you're getting what you want out of your relationships and ultimately what you want out of life, which is marriage, of course. Well, I hope that you enjoyed my content today. And please make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment on your definition of what dating with intention means. Well, I can't wait to connect with you all and see you in the next video.